Good morning. Welcome to Superior Sunrise. Superior Livestock Auction, America's leader in livestock marketing.
Good morning and welcome to Superior Sunrise, live from Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I'm Kirby Schnorr and I'm glad you've joined us this morning. We have a great show for you full of wonderful guests, starting off with World Champion Auctioneer Charlie Cummings to give us a brief update on the market, and ending the show with World Champion Auctioneer Ralph Wade to preview what we have to offer in today's auction. So grab a cup of coffee and don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Superior's Country Page is the go-to marketplace if you're in need of buying or selling cattle right now. The Country Page offers feeders, calves, bread stock, and more. Cattle ranchers like the Country Page because it's easy to use. Cattle have a set asking price, and then you have the ability to bid at your own pace. Superior's Country Page also has 24/7 customer service to help you find what you're looking for. Call Superior today and see how the Country Page can help you.
Do your cattle struggle with pink eye, BRD, or another disease? Contact Newport Laboratories for a customized solution. Our custom-made vaccines are produced using the specific diseases found in your area. These USDA licensed vaccines offer potential cost savings on vaccine and labor and are available in the traditional liquid format or in solid dose, a dual dose vaccine implant. Contact your veterinarian or Newport Laboratories the next time your cattle are in need of a custom solution. Newport Laboratories, custom-made vaccine. Because every situation is different.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now with me is World Champion Auctioneer Charlie Cummings. Charlie, day 4 here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. It's a beautiful day. Ready to sell some cattle today.
That's exactly right. Another beautiful morning right here in Steamboat. I tell you what, I'm a little bit of an early morning person anyway, but I tell you what, you get up out here 5 o'clock in the morning, the sun trying to pop over these mountains. It's absolutely beautiful.
It is absolutely beautiful. We've got 3 days behind us. It's been a great day, or great week, I should say, so far of selling cattle. Let's talk about the market and what we can expect from today.
You know, there's a couple things when I reflect back on yesterday in the market. The market overall, in my opinion, was really steady and really good. There's some spots where it's pretty sporadic. We can see that. You take the reputation cattle in the market, cattle that's on a great genetic program, ranchers that's got years and years of reputation. They got lots of people that's had the cattle and bought the cattle in the past. That they just sell really, really well and sell themselves. But I think for a minute, if jump out of the boots of being a marketing guy and jump into owning cattle ourselves and being ranchers ourselves and put on the boot of that rancher, and we look at the last 2 years and then look at what the price we're getting now. I don't know that it's discouraging, but I think we look at it and with the volatility that's in this market, I still think we're getting a great price. I think we go back to 2011, we jump forward to today, we're still getting the highest price we've had over 3 years, so we can be super happy with that. The next thing that echoes in my mind is that it's active. In there as an auctioneer and in there as representatives and in there even as ranchers, there's active. There's guys that still buying cattle. There's guys that want cattle. I think we take that 50 to 80 cent cost of gain. These cattle, there's still a chance and opportunity as a buyer. So it's still pretty encouraging with what we see these 6 weights bringing 155 to 160.
Wow. I know we were talking about this yesterday, but there was a lot of great genetics on the sale yesterday, and there's going to continue to be a lot of great genetics. There's all those guys in there participating in the buyback program, and the room was filling up.
That's exactly right. Monday we had lots of people. Tuesday, several more. Last night, with the MERCK Prime Vac, Mountain Oyster Feed and brisket and that, and just a great event up on the hill. There are lots of people starting to come in here. As we go to Colorado today, you're going to see this room absolutely filled up. All the buyers' tables were full yesterday. Click to bid was active, so super, super exciting.
Well, I want to thank you for joining me. Only one more day tomorrow, but I'll let you get back to your job and go sell cattle later today. When we come back, a special guest. Don't go anywhere.
Valley Video Hay Markets, LLC is your source for quality hay. Higher altitude, drier climates, and reputation growers allows us to provide you some of the highest quality hay in the nation. Our next timed auction is coming soon. Don't miss this opportunity to purchase high-altitude, supreme quality hay from Wyoming and western Nebraska. This auction is broadcast through Superior Click-to-Bid. For more information on this offering, please visit valleyvideohay.com or superiorclicktobid.com. Raising cattle is a family tradition for the Nunley brothers, and today the large cow-calf operation continues to thrive across Texas. Their Santa Gertrudis-based cows crossed with Hereford and Angus make an ideal heterogeneous genetic blend that produces a productive feeder animal along with a superior cow in the pasture. Join the Nunley brothers on September 16th for their One Ranch Raised annual bred heifer sale, offering 600 plus head of the finest Nunley genetics. For more information, visit nunleybrothers.com.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now with me is Brandon Boudgen with BioSI. Brandon, thank you for being on here this morning. I know it's a little chilly morning, but it's better than the rest of the mornings. It's day 4 here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. But let's dive right into it. Let's talk about BioSI and what you guys offer.
All right. BioSI Technology is a microbial company. We develop seed and soil inoculants as well as our livestock products, which are Jackpot and Floormate. And I'm here to talk to you about Jackpot today.
I know we've done an American Rancher on you guys, and we've talked a lot about Jackpot and the benefits of it. Let's expand on that.
Okay. Well, Jackpot is direct-fed microbial. Unlike others, it is an all-liquid direct-fed microbial. So we have a higher diversity, and we have better quality control than some of the dry products on the market. And we really have efficiency and cost-effectiveness to our advantage. And the effectiveness is that we can control the product a little better than some others. And the cost effectiveness comes from the ease of use and the ability to integrate seamlessly into a production system.
What was the driving force behind Jackpot? Why did you see a need for it in the industry, and what really pushes it with cattlemen?
Well, the need for it was that Wayne Tucker, the owner, saw that there was a need for a product that could take the place of a subtherapeutic dose of antibiotics or antimicrobials. So we look at the overall health of the animal and the digestive health first and foremost, and that's where Jackpot really fits as a digestive health supplement.
I know we talk about Jackpot, and we just spoke about that, but what are the other products that you guys offer?
Our seed and soil inoculants start with our 3-step program, our Ag Formula, our Select, and our SD25 for our stubble digestion. And those products are widely used from everywhere from fruit and nut crops all the way to cultivated field crops. So it really fits in almost every production situation, whether you're organic, conventional, sustainable, any product or any production system. It fits seamlessly really well.
I know there's a lot of products out there on the market for cattlemen across the country. What really sets this product apart?
Well, at BioSI, we feel that there's a need for efficiency, and whenever you can take a product that goes right with whatever you're doing in your production system, you don't have to do any more steps. It doesn't take you any more time in the field. You know, it just makes sense.
Well, I want to thank you for joining me this morning, and when we come back, Jonathan Badia with Newport Labs. Don't go anywhere.
Well, when we speak about non-handling dewormers in the context of the products that MERCK Animal Health makes available in their deworming line, we're talking about products that we're able to deliver a dose of dewormer into the animal without having to run them through a chute or processing facility. So they're products that we use and we're able to deworm our cattle, whether out on pasture or in the feedlot or at the feed bunk. We have a lot of producers that maybe don't have good facilities or have the ability to gather their cattle and run them through a processing chute. To deworm them or vaccinate or do those types of things. So this product has been very popular in that segment of our market. What we're seeing is as time has gone on, we've also been talked a lot about strategic deworming and when's the right time to deworm. And one of the things where Safeguard fits in is that you can time your deworming with these non-handling products. For instance, maybe when you have your cattle in the chute and you're doing your spring or your fall working, that may or may not be the optimal time to deworm and get the most bang for your buck. So if it's not, this gives you an avenue that you can go ahead and do your other processing and then do your deworming at the right time and not have to gather those cattle back up and run them through a chute. For our cattle producers, MERCK manufactures and distributes a Safeguard free choice mineral that would be available through our animal health partners, but we also have several of our feed partners that purchase the Safeguard from us and that they blend it into their proprietary free choice mineral. Our partners today that carry this product would be ADM has a product called MoreGuard with Safeguard. We also have our partners at Vigortone produce a product called Vigortone 32 Safeguard, and that would be part of the Cargill organization, as well as our friends and our feed partners over in the southeast southern states. They also have a proprietary mineral formulation with Safeguard. So either contact those folks, contact your local MERCK rep, or inquire with your local feed supplier about accessing a free choice mineral with Safeguard.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now with me is Jonathan Badia with Newport Labs. I had the privilege of traveling around with you, Jonathan, and filming for an American rancher. We had a lot of fun, but for the viewers at home who don't know what Newport Labs is, can you explain what your company is and what it is that you guys do?
Newport Laboratories is a diagnostics laboratory based in Worthington, Minnesota, but we service veterinarians and producers all over the United States in addressing animal health challenges through bacteria and virus isolation.
Let's talk about those animal health challenges and kind of your products that you guys have to help maintain that and how you service customers across the country.
So what we do to address animal health challenges is, again, diagnostics, work with the veterinarian to diagnose exactly what's wrong with the animal, what the ailments are of the animal, what they're facing, whether it's pink eye, BRD, bovine respiratory disease, and that could be a whole host from anywhere from H. somni to Mannheimia to myco. So we address every animal health challenge and create it into an autogenous or a custom-made vaccine.
People who aren't familiar with diagnostics, can you expand on that a little bit?
So diagnostics is the collection of samples, whether it's a swab or a tissue sample, sent next air to our laboratory with diagnostic shippers, which are provided by our laboratory to your veterinarian. And once we get those, typically it takes about 3 to 5 days to do a bacteria isolation, and then for a virus isolation about 10 days.
I know when we were working together on things for the American Rancher, custom-made vaccines is very important to you guys, and especially, health management, herd health across, cattlemen across the country and their herds. You guys really go in there and you hone in on that, and you want to help people get more value, add more value to their cattle. Talk about the custom-made vaccines.
Correct. So a custom-made or an autogenous vaccine is specific to the herd of origin. So if we collect a sample from a herd and with that veterinarian, we will build a vaccine specifically for that herd or that region to address those animal health challenges. Those challenges, again, can range anything from pink eye to a respiratory disease to a clostridial or a salmonella. It just depends on what the herd of origin or that region is seeing, and addressing animal health challenges is what Newport Laboratories does.
What do you think sets Newport Laboratories apart from all the rest of them?
What sets Newport Laboratories apart from the rest of the industry is that we are a fully staffed diagnostic facility. We address animal health challenges through creating customized solutions with vaccines and 2-dose formats. And addressing animal health challenges. Newport Laboratories is the fastest growing autogenous company in the United States.
Well, thank you for joining me this morning on this brisk and chilly morning, Jonathan. Always enjoy speaking with you. And when we come back, Catherine Britton with IMI Global. Don't go anywhere. "44 Farms is your trusted source for Angus genetics. Built on dedication and customer service, 44 Farms invites you to their fall sale at the ranch in Cameron, Texas. On October 22nd, they will be offering 550 big stout Angus bulls ready to go to work and backed by the 44 Farms guarantee, as well as 75 elite Angus females from the very top of the 44 genetic pool. The entire offering is Zoetis 50K tested and offered with complete performance and ultrasound information. Don't miss this opportunity. Contact 44 Farms or Superior Livestock today.
Superior Livestock Auction will have an exciting action-packed schedule for the summer season. We're excited to introduce our newest stop for the sale season, the Big Sky Roundup in Billings, Montana, July 22nd. You can find the best Big Sky cattle from Reputation ranches from the surrounding areas. Always, for more information about any of our exciting summer sales, don't hesitate and log on anytime to superiorlivestock.com.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Catherine Britton with IMI Global. Catherine, thank you for being here today. Let's talk about IMI Global and kind of what you guys offer to cattlemen across the country.
Sure, absolutely, Kirby. It's always fun being back here at Steamboat. It kind of feels like a little bit of a family reunion, I feel like, every year. I think a lot of people are familiar with IMI, but you know, we're most well known on the Superior platform for the pink tag and the Superior Verified program. We're a third-party verification company. We do source and age, NHTC, Verified Natural for those branded beef programs, and we offer a lot of different services, value-added services for cattlemen.
In today's market, why do you feel it's important that cattlemen take part in all these added services?
Well, you know, as Charlie mentioned this morning, the market's been fairly steady, but there is a sense of volatility and some uncertainty. And it's in those times when cattlemen can really take advantage of value-added programs. You know, they minimize risk. They get you more buyers at the table, looking at your cattle, looking at what you're participating in. As Ralph always says, looking at all those bells and whistles. Mm-hmm. And without verification, you don't really have the opportunity to access some of those buyers. And that's what really can help minimize your risk in these market situations and hopefully get a few more hands up in the air.
IMI Global, I know I've done a lot of things with you guys. We've filmed a lot of different things across the country, and I've really enjoyed it. But why do you feel it's a need for cattlemen to really take part in IMI? Why do you guys not necessarily push it, but really encourage cattlemen to take part in what you guys have to offer?
Well, cattlemen work every day to do everything that they can to produce the best beef possible. And we want to help them tell that story, and verification does that. It gives them a platform to sell cattle with value, to get their message out there to the consumer and let them know what they're doing. And that's really our goal at the end of the day.
If people want to learn more about IMI, how can they go about doing so?
It's pretty easy. We have a website, imiglobal.com, and then they can call the girls at the office, 866-395-5883.
Well, like I always enjoy sitting here and speaking with you, Catherine, and traveling with you. It's always fun to learn so much what you guys have to offer. And what you guys do in the industry is truly incredible.
Thanks, Kirby. We love being here with you guys.
Well, thank you, and I appreciate your partnership with Superior. I know we talk about that, but it really is great. When we come back, a special guest. Don't go anywhere. The search is over. Superior Livestock's online store is now bringing you the most current trends and fads to meet all your needs. We're currently offering a fresh new lineup of ball caps, jackets, vests, gloves, and many more specialty items that will turn everyone's head the Superior way. The Superior online store has plenty to choose from for men, women, and children. Whether you're in the need for the perfect gift or just looking for yourself, you're at the right place. Don't miss out and visit our Superior Livestock online store at superiorlivestock.com. You'll be glad you did.
Superior Livestock Auction will have an exciting action-packed schedule for the summer season. The team heads southwest for the annual Video Royale in Winnemucca, Nevada on August 1st through 5th, offering up the best of the West and Northwest genetics in order to meet any cattleman's demands. Always, for more information about any of our exciting summer sales, don't hesitate and log on anytime to superiorlivestock.com.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Josh Piper with Barn Owl. Thank you for joining me this morning. I know it's a little chilly, but you and I were talking yesterday, and I was not familiar with Barn Owl. So can you give us a brief overview of what Barn Owl is and how it is necessary in the industry?
Yeah, sure, real quick. I grew up on Wyoming and Nebraska ranches, so I know how difficult it is to monitor and manage a large area and how much time it takes. And I also spent 12 years in the Air Force, and I saw the technology we use to monitor the entire world. So what we're doing is setting up some really easy-to-use, low-cost technologies, specifically a wireless network that's really cheap compared to cellular. And then from there, we can start plugging in sensors to monitor whatever ranchers need to monitor.
When I was reading over barn owl, what I thought was interesting, I come from a farming family, and it is crazy to see how the technology has really improved over the years and how it really has helped our productivity. So why do you think there's a need for it in the livestock industry?
Well, there's a number of benefits. First is time. I can save ranchers a lot of time, which equates to money, and also just the security of knowing, that all my water tanks are full, my gates are closed, and I know where all my livestock are at. I think there's a lot of value in those three things.
I know that farming and livestock go hand in hand, but you see technology coming more prevalent in the livestock industry. We use it a lot in obviously our superior auctions. How can this really benefit ranchers across the country?
Well, again, there's the time savings, and with it, with the computerized analytics that go behind it, we can help ranchers optimize their operations. Maybe sounds like a lot of big words, but what we're doing is giving ranchers some really easy tools to give them time back, and with that, we'll give them the time to figure out how to run their ranches better.
What was kind of the driving force behind this idea?
Again, it was, as I was approaching the end of my time in the Air Force, I got to fly jets for 12 years. I was sitting there thinking about, okay, what am I going to do when I grow up? And I was watching a video feed from Afghanistan. I was like, it'd be really cool if ranchers could monitor ranchers with a drone. And we're still looking at drones, but right now the wireless network and the persistent monitoring of a sensor in the water tank, on the gate, on the livestock, I think is a bigger value driver.
Well, I think it's a great concept, and I look forward to reading more about it and learning more about it, and thank you for joining me this morning. When we come back, 2 special guests. Don't go anywhere. Looking for an elite place to market your roping cattle? Would you like to show your stock to potential buyers all across the nation? The leader in livestock marketing is now offering the Superior Horn Cattle Sale on Saturday, September 17th. This will be an excellent opportunity to consign potentials, bred stock, and broke-in ropers. Broadcast live on Superior Click to Bid. For more information and how to consign your cattle, call today at 800-422-2117 or visit superiorlivestock.com.
Superior Livestock Auction will have an exciting action-packed schedule for the summer season. Superior heads north August 22nd through 26th for the annual Bighorn Classic in Sheridan, Wyoming, where we're selling a great set of yearlings and calves that will be represented from well-respected reputation ranches from Wyoming and surrounding states. Always, for more information about any of our exciting summer sales, don't hesitate and log on anytime to superiorlivestock.com.
Hello, and welcome to Superior's Week in the Rockies in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I'm Gary Feig, Director of Commercial Marketing for the Red Angus Association of America. We are proud to be the primary sponsor of the 2016 Superior Week in the Rockies. Superior's summer video sales have grown into the industry's largest offering of feeder cattle, yearlings, and replacement females. I personally want to thank you, the commercial cattlemen, for considering Red Angus genetics. Each year, hundreds of ranchers market their cattle with Superior, and Red Angus is proud to be the main genetic supplier for so many ranchers. Third-party research has verified what many cattlemen have already recognized. There is a real value when you identify Red Angus calves in the marketplace. You've helped identify the Red Angus replacement heifer as the most favored female. She will help boost your bottom line and improve your return on this important genetic investment. Red Angus sired calves have the ability to deliver improved conversion that shortens the number of days on feed, all the while delivering high-quality grades and improved carcass yields that will qualify for premiums. Qualified Red Angus calves are now being welcomed into Top Dollar Angus. Watch for calves sired by Red Angus bulls throughout the sale and see the demand from feeders all across the United States. Pay special attention to the cattle enrolled in the Red Angus Feeder Calf Certification Program. The calves wearing the Red Angus FCCP yellow tag are identified as having at least 50% registered Red Angus bloodlines, which qualify those calves for Angus product lines, in addition to source and age verification. These calves are qualified by parentage so that there is more to those calves than simply the color of the hide. The FCCP is the beef industry's most experienced genetic, source, and age USDA process verified program. Red Angus would like to thank the crew at Superior Livestock Auction and all of the Superior reps working with producers across the country. And again, we'd like to thank the ranchers and cattle feeders who make this event possible. We thank you for joining us as Red Angus sponsors for Superior's stretch of summer video sales starting here at Week in the Rockies in Steamboat Springs, Colorado, moving on to the high desert in Winnemucca, Nevada for Video Royale, and ending the season with the Bighorn Classic in historic Sheridan, Wyoming. Sponsoring summer video sales are examples of Red Angus's commitment to our bull customers in delivering added value options and superior market access. For more information, visit redangus.org, and we thank you for marketing your cattle the superior way.
Welcome back to Superior Sunrise. Now joining me is Dr. Newcomb with MERCK Animal Health and no one other than the world champion auctioneer, Ralph Wade. Thank you both for being on. I know we had an event last night that MERCK Animal Health sponsored, and it was a great event, great turnout. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it was a great event. As MERCK Animal Health, we enjoy sponsoring events like this because we brought cattlemen, family, everybody together in an atmosphere to renew old friendships and create new ones.
I know we always capitalize on the relationship that Superior has with MERCK. We look forward to it, we appreciate it, and Prime Vac is very important to us.
Yeah, Prime Vac is very important to MERCK too, and we kind of developed Prime Vac with the producer, the animal, and the buyer in mind, because what we wanted to do was create programs that help those producers capture as much value in those animals as possible, help the animals perform to their genetic potential, and yet give the buyer confidence that the animal that they're buying will perform in whatever area that they're in, whether they're a stocker guy, a cow-calf guy, or even a feed yard guy.
Well, with Ralph being behind the block, you see what it adds to the cattlemen that are out there bidding and buying on these cattle.
Oh, you bet. Kirby and Doc, there's just no question that you can see the difference in the value of those cattle and but another thing that really jumps out at me is the fact that, how they bid on them. How the buyers, how much more aggressive they are when you've got those programs, when they've got the protocols that they're looking for, and they know the performance is built into these cattle because of those protocols, because they've seen it in the past, and it's proven. I mean, they do the research, MERCK does, and it's just a great deal. And just like last night, it gives us an opportunity to sit down and actually visit with those ranchers and those cattle people on a one-on-one basis, and get their feel for, what they're doing.
I know we talk about this a lot because these events across the summer are all great to see people and put faces to names, but events like last night are really what make relationships grow.
So important, to have that opportunity to integrate, the companies like MERCK and us as a marketing specialist and working to market the cattle for the ranchers. It just brings everybody together.
Well, speaking of cattle auctions, let's switch gears a little bit and talk about today and what we have to offer.
Well, this is going to be a Colorado day right here. We're here in Steamboat, and our entire sale today will be, of course, starting out with Region 2, which is Colorado, fits in, and we're going to be on the wean calves first, and then on to the calves on cows, and it'll be all those great calves in this area, the whole state of Colorado, that are on these great protocols like it is, and these cattlemen are so progressive in Colorado and have been over the years, and I've had the opportunity to see them grow and be around a lot of these that's been with us for 25 years, here, and you see what they get done.
Well, the auction does start at 8 a.m. Mountain on World TV, and if you're interested in getting a buyer's number, you can give Superior a call at 800-422-2117. And like we always say, you can watch on TV, you can bid and buy online at Superior Click to Bid, or you can always give us a call.
You bet. That's the deal. It doesn't make any difference. We've got the marketing concept. We've got the buyers on there, and the click to bid. It's just, I was a little bit of an advocate against that when it first started, but being an auctioneer. But it has just grown and grown, and it's just such a great tool. So yes, tune in, bid on them.
Exactly, and like we said, it's day 4 here in Steamboat Springs. It's starting to warm up. The sun's about to come out. We're looking to sell cattle today, and we're also looking for day 5.
That you bet. Day 5, we wind it up here. We always hate to find day 5 because then that's when we have to leave. So it's going to be a great time. Again, we've got a great sale lined up for tomorrow, but we get through today, and like I say, this room will be plumb full. We'll have all our ranchers here, and don't forget that tonight is the customer appreciation for the Superior customers, and we're going to have a big steak feed.
Exactly. We look forward to all those events. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow morning.